Greetings and welcome my friends. You have come over to the shark side. This is Fire in the Sky 2. We totally skipped over the original Fire in the Sky since this deck is much more fun to play and win with. The aim of the deck is to play out fast, cheap men or cards that create tokens and go aggro as much as we can. We have Team Pump as well as ways of dealing damage that doesn't involve combat. Our little men can hit hard. We start off with Lunarch Veteran, a 1/1 that gains us a life every time a creature enters play on our side. The veteran does have Disturb, so he can come back from the grave if he's killed off earlier than we'd like. Resolute Reinforcements is a fantastic 2-for-1 card. When it enters play we get a pair of 1/1s. By itself it's not the greatest, but we are looking to build an army and this really helps us get there. Skrelv's Hive is a card we've used before. It's a fast little token maker that squeezes out a 1/1 with Toxic every upkeep. It will cost us 1 life for every token it makes, but with a Lunarch Veteran in play, we'll gain the life right back. We've got a solid removal in Lightning Helix. It hits any target for 3 and gains us 3 life as well. Being able to hit any target means we can get the opponent down low and use this to finish them off. Loran of the Third Path is here to help us out against decks heavy with enchantments or artifacts. If there is a critical piece we need to take out, Loran might do the trick. Patch Up is a bit of recursion. With it we can get back Loran, or a Lunarch Veteran and a Resolute Reinforcements. There is nothing else we can hit with it, so we're running only 2 copies. In fact we might rotate this out for either more removal or something that might get us more tokens. Tinker's Tote is an artifact that gets us 2 1/1 men when it enters play. For a single white mana we can sacrifice it to gain 3 life. We can blink the Tote with Nahiri's Resolve to get those tokens over and over every upkeep. The Forge is another artifact that makes an X1 token. Over time the X will get bigger and bigger, all the while each token that comes out will trigger our other cards. Angelfire Ignition is a great card to pump up one of our men with. It'll add +1/+1 counters and give lifelink as well. If we need to break through for a few more points of damage, this might be able to do it since it also gives trample as one of the many abilities. And to the opponent's horror, it has flashback, so we can give it another go the very next turn. GG's. Warleader's Call is a great team pump. But not only does it pump, it also dishes out damage every time we have a creature enter play on our side. That's the reason we want to have cards that create tokens. The Resolve is the big card in our deck. It blinks away artifacts and men we have, then they return to play on our upkeep with a bit of a boost and get haste. We want to blink away the reinforcements. Loran, if they have permanence, she can blow up when she returns to play, and the Tote to create more token men. All this blinking will also trigger the call, making it a very painful process for the opponent. For lands we have 4 Sundown Pass. The duel that enters play tapped during the first 2 turns. Because of our low mana requirements we went with as few lands as possible that enter play tapped in the early turns. Restless Bivouac is the only other land in our deck that enters tapped. Past turn 2 it's the only land that we won't be able to use right away, and that's why we only have 2. We have Battlefield Forge, the Pain land. 1 Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance. This we can channel to create a pair of 1/1 tokens. We might go up to 2 of these since its channel ability is right up our alley. 6 Mountain and 6 Plains make up our basics. And 1 Eiganjo, Seat of the Empire. It's a little bit of removal in case we need it. Playing the deck is pretty fast and straightforward. We build up our board early and dish out damages, as much as we can. We really want to get Warleader's Call as soon as we can and use it to help deal out damages. We have enough life gain that we can trade blows with the opponent in most instances. We try to build up a small team and need to swing and even when it means we lose some men in the process. Once we get a resolve down the game should be about over. It will boost our damage output and any men we play after will get haste. That's the deck, boys. Let's go play some games. This is Ali Rat, the 13th. Who knew there were so many Ali Rats? We get started with a 3-lander that looks pretty good. We have 1 each of our key enchantments. As we like to say around here. Keep your pants on. We're going to just pass the turn here. Let's get that Warleader's Call down, then we'll start landing any men we have. They're on mono white but have no early plays? That looks weird. We'll drop the call. Now we'll be set up to land at least our reinforcements and start dishing out damages. An Urza's Silex is their play. So they're more of a control build. This would have been a great time to draw a Loran and snipe their Silex. We'll hold up our reinforcements since we can fire them off at instant speed. They go with an Adeline. We'd very much like to take her out, and maybe if they block we'll get the chance to do so. Let's play out our reinforcements. That'll be 2 damages just for getting a pair of men. Kinda stings a little bit, doesn't it? Let's send it. With any luck they'll block. They do. Now we'll shoot Adeline in the face. Her and her horse go to the grave with a shocked look on their faces. The thunder rolls and Ollie has to think hard about what he wants to do. Eventually they settle on an Elesh Norm. The queen bee of all queen bees. We can either land the Tote or go with a resolve. I do kind of like having the resolve first. Then the Tote tokens will get haste. I like that idea. Let's do it. We won't blink our reinforcements and threaten to block their Norn. They do send Norn in like it's no big deal to trade their 4 mana creature with only a 2 mana pair. My psychic friends network told me they have an Emperor. We'll not block and keep our board alive for now. The shuffler was kind enough to give us all 3 of our resolves. Usually we only need 1 to get the job done. But okay. This is going to be a Tote turn anyways. Those hits are beautiful. Just land men and they take hits. This time around we will blink our reinforcements and the Tote. Send the men. Didn't I say they had an Emperor? I knew it. They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom.
You're just underwhelming. This is what you get for hurting my people. Remember your training.
For this turn, the Emperor has to go. We'd also like to drop another resolve, but I think preventing some Norn damage might be better. We draw another Helix. This is perfect. We'll be able to take down their board, minus the Silex. Unless they have another Emperor in hand. Alright team, get ready. We're going in. We'll have to send in 2 at the Emperor, that's the only way to be sure she goes down.
much to learn.
We took down their stuff. Let's do the old blink trick. We'll get our blinked out stuff and land another resolve. That'll be GG's. Damages bro, damages. This is Alf, no wait, it's Malfor. No, it's just Malf. The twin of Alf. We get a 4-lander, and you know what we do with those. Actually, this is a very bad hand. Our earliest play will be on turn 3 with a Tote. You know I love to keep 4-landers, but we can't with this one. Mull. Then we get a 3-lander with all the goodies. There's a Tote, a Reinforcements and a Warleader's Call. This one will work for us. Keep. We only need to figure out what we'll ship to the bottom. I'm thinking the Ignition should go, the other cards work well together but we need a strong hand to take advantage of the Ignition. A Snarling Boarhound. They also like their men small. I've been seeing this setup a lot lately. They'll be on Golgari and using Insidious Roots. They self-mill a lot, maybe too much. We drew a Hive and that's what we have to go with. Next turn we can drop the call and the Hive will be pumping out 2/2 lads. The problem with their deck is they have too many low power men and they need a bit of time to get set up. They also need to find an Insidious Roots. And green mana, lol. Don't tell anyone, but we're working on a good version of the deck they're playing. The Helix is great, but this has to be a Warleader's Call turn. Next time we can fry something and play out the Reinforcements as a surprise blocker to their little men. They finally found a green mana but no roots yet. It's Tom Cruise instead. Another little beater that is about to be outclassed by our men. Are they afraid of our lone lad? Do they know it can't block? Alright, let's send one of our lads. Get in there. We're going to crisp the butler so Tom Cruise moves to the front of the line. This way they don't have anything to get back with the butler. Oh wow, a Tiber. And the only blocker they have is the Gorehound. Looks like their walker was sent out on a suicide run. Did they not have other plays? This one just looks so bad. Let me guess, get back the butler? If these are their optimal plays, I don't want to see the suboptimal ones. LMAO. They send their hound. Sound strategy that is right there. This would be their suboptimal play. Am I right? Hopefully that butler ironed your pants, bro. They need to be sturdy. The forge will be our play. That'll give us another hasty attacker to dish out more pain. Always send the lads at their precious face. We'd like to get them to 3 poison so our lads gain life link.
Really thought I was going to win that one.
I knew it, they finally get their insidious roots. What they really need is blockers because we'll be sending 6 men on our attack. Are they trying to figure out why their deck is bad? Are they looking up other decks online? Did they make themselves sad with their line of plays? They strike with a removal at one of our lads. That's the best thing they've done so far. That's a lot of plant life over there all of a sudden. Did we get their deck wrong? Are they more powerful than we thought? We drew a resolve, which will be beatings for a lot, but right now I think we need to play out the Tote. They've managed to get out enough blockers to stop us this turn. The Tote tokens and the Forge token take them down to 4. They won't be able to afford to swing in and their blocker count is low again. Time to show off what your deck can do, bro. They've got removal for our call, but that's fine as we have the resolve in hand. They need to conjure another 4 blockers if they want to survive. They play a spider. And they're tapped out, so that's going to be it. That'll be GG's. They don't have enough plants to stop our swarm. Here comes the pain, bro. We'll send the team in for hits. This is Donut. Donut Hole. No wait, I've got it all wrong, it's Dante. Yeah, that's it. This 3-lander looks pretty good. We'll raise an army pretty quickly, all we really need is one of our enchantments to pump the team. Keep your pants on. Mono white soldiers raises their ugly head. I would have been okay not seeing them at all, but since they are here, let's stomp their guts. There's a war leader's call. They probably won't see that coming. In fact, they probably won't see our reinforcements coming. Anyone want to bet they'll just swing in? That's fine, our men won't get taxed, and that's all we are worried about right now. And like that they swing in. Oopsie poopsie bro. We got insta blockers. I cannot lie. This takedown felt rather sweet. If we drop the bivouac down now, we can play out the call on our next turn. We can even drop the reinforcements if we need to. As another surprise. They build a team, but will they bring it? Of course, they're like mono red, they'll turn men sideways no matter what. We'll play out our call but hold up our men. We'll be defensive for now. But it won't be long before we take it to them. Good God bro. What are you even doing? Everyone knows you take a token with the Cathar. Another oopsie poopsie right there. What are they doing? Yeah, we'll trade men. Mistakes have been made. The question is, do we drop the Tote now or wait to spring another trap on them with the reinforcements we drew? I do like the idea of getting the Tote down. Let's go with that. Okay, what horrible mistake are you coming up with next bro? Well, this time they have no choice but to make the correct choice. Did we enter the Twilight Zone? Did we end up in heaven before our time? Or is Donut Hole insane? Yeah, we'll block the Cathar. Give me my men back bro, thanks you much. We'll play out a Loran before we swing in. We'll save the reinforcements to reinforce our blocking division. They now have a bigger squad, but are they going to send it? Oh yeah, here they come. Let's call for backup. We need more men. Oh no, their trousers blew up. Over full I guess. GG's.